Let me use my handkerchief. She literally had something all over her face. She literally had something all over on her face like this from the beginning of the film to the end. And I'm like, get creative, guys.
1, 2, 3, fuck it.
My darling, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Anita and this is That Backyard Girl. Thank you guys for watching my previous video. I saw, oh my god, I got the highest views. I guess I've learned the trick. Jump on any trend. Jump on any Jade Oshiberu's movie and you will get views. And thank you to my new subscribers. Thank you to everyone that has subscribed newly and joined the community, our growing community. Thank you guys. And if you haven't seen my review of Gangs of Lagos, please click here. I don't know. I'll just check my my page on YouTube. Is it called a page? I ramble. But go back and check my review on Gangs of Lagos. And if you have seen the review, please, or you've seen the movie, please don't forget to comment, subscribe, like, share with your friends. And yeah, so that's that about that. And today we are going to be talking about a new movie. Actually, yeah, it's new. Funny enough, it came on the same day as Gangs of Lagos. I don't want to go right into it. I just want to say that I feel like it's very ballsy of any movie person to actually launch on the same day as another movie, especially a Jade movie. Don't say I didn't tell you guys. It's just amazing. But yeah, it was launched, or it was released in the cinema. So Jade's movie was on Amazon Prime, but this was released in the cinema on the 7th of April as well. And the movie is, drumroll please, and the movie is Domitilla. So let's dive right into the movie Domitilla. Domitilla, the reboot, revolves around 4 main female characters: Ekwutosi, Fisayo, Promise, and Madam Vee. The choices they make and the domino effects of their choices as they navigate their way through the dangerous world of sex work. Yeah, fun fact. I don't know if it's a fun fact. So for newbies and youngies like us, yes, we still claim to be young people here. No. So for youngies like us, this is not the first. So according to the name, here's a reboot. So there was a Domitilla 1 and 2 in, I don't know, probably in 1996 or 95 or 93, between 93 to 96. That's when it was released, and there was 1 and 2. I feel like I watched it while I was growing up, but I can't remember. Do you remember all the things you were doing when you were young? I doubt you do. But I tried watching it, and I don't know, maybe because I'm very spoiled and I've seen great quality movies, I couldn't just dive right into the movie very well like I would love to. Another great fact is Domitilla was directed and produced, I think, by Ejiro. If you are an old Nollywood fan like me, you will know that Ejiro has been in the industry for so many years. I think it's about 26 years ago Domitilla was even released. And Ejiro was the one who directed Domitilla 1 and 2. And he was even the one that directed the old Neka, the Pretty Serpent. So that's the one that was rebooted by Charles of Play and his group. Yeah, so I guess everybody is trying to jump on the trend of rebooting old films, bringing back the whole nostalgia and everything. I think that at the end of this review, I'm going to tell you guys how I feel about reboots, the reboots that have been done so far, and what I think in general. Personal opinion, guys. I'm no professional. I'm just saying what I think. So let's dive right into the characters and the performances. Oh, if you know me, you know that I'm a huge fan of Teniola Aladese. I hope I'm pronouncing it well, because I saw that she was complaining about how we pronounce her surname. But yes, Teniola was there, and I think that was not, I think this is the main reason I actually went to see the movie, because I'm a huge fan. I was really excited last year when she won the Trailblazer Award for AMVC. I was really excited, very excited. Oh, by the way, the AMVCA nominees list has been released, and I have so much to say, but I will be recording it with my friend Deyemi. She's also a Nollywood lover like me. We're going to tell you our thoughts and our prayers and our hopes and outcomes and the biggest snubs. But let's just get right into this. So Teniola Aladese was in the movie, and in as much as I love, so she acted as Fisayo, and in as much as I love me some Teniola, it was just an average performance. There was nothing spectacular about the acting. There was nothing really great about it, to be honest. But she did her bit. We also had Uzamaka Doris Anyono on the, oh god, I knew it was it's such a disgrace to tell you guys that I'm Igbo. But she was in the movie. We also had Elvina Ibru as Madam Vee. If you remember Bling Lagosians, she was there, and I sort of liked how much her performance brought some life into the movie in that movie. But here, still an average performance. And funny enough, she kept on saying delicious a lot. Not funny enough, I guess that's like a trademark word in the movie. She said a lot of delicious. She was the antagonist in the movie. She was pretty much the pimp and the madam, yes. And we also had Deyemi, Okanlawon, average. There was nothing spectacular. It was a good performance from him as well. As always, he always delivers, but there was nothing really spectacular about it. He was a police officer he was the police officer that was trying to bring down the whole sex work ring Madam Vee had going for her. And we also had Stan Nze. Stan Nze was pretty much the head bodyguard for Madam Vee's conglomerate. He was there as well. He didn't say much. I guess he was supposed to be the quiet guy that doesn't talk too much, but if you mess up, he kills you. And it was quite similar to a little bit similar to his performance in The Trade, but in The Trade it was a bit funny and messy. But yeah, Stan was there. It wasn't, his performance was okay, it was good. And we had Ejiro, Onaja Ife, and also Onyinye Odokoro as Ekwutosi. I don't know if you've seen the short film on YouTube called Jackpot Tales. That was the first time I actually saw her, and I loved her performance in the movie. I could see how much the whole scenario frustrated her. But here the movie pretty much revolved around her. Or you know how you have so many characters and they tend to highlight a particular person and maybe build the story around them. It was sort of that way, but even though it was also showing the life of these four ladies. And who stood out for me, I really liked Onyinye Odokoro's acting. There was nothing spectacular, but it was an average performance. It was a good performance. Let's move on. Of course, my Tenny and Madam Vee also. I think that, yeah, they all brought their A game. My only issue here is that it's not too much of an issue. It's just that there was nothing really. I guess, like I said at the beginning, I think that I am getting spoiled because Nollywood is getting to that place where you begin to expect not perfection, but enough professionalism. Everything needs to be like on par, like above 5%, above 5 out of 10, above 50%. You get that kind of thing, and it wasn't giving what it was supposed to give. Okay, so like I said at the beginning, the Reboot was produced by Ejiro's Zeb Production, FilmOne Entertainment, and Kayode Kasum's FilmTrybe. So, what did I like? Well, there was pretty much just one thing I liked, and I liked that it gave the whole old Nollywood nostalgia. In as much as I'm going to keep this opinion, but in as much as I'm not really crazy about reboots and all of this, I don't know, just the nostalgia of, oh, this was an old film and they're trying to bring it to the modern year, and let's see how it can be adapted. Yeah, that's pretty much the only thing I liked that was outstanding and I think it was great. That's the only thing. Now let's get right into what I did not like. I did not like the cinematography, the lighting, the picture quality. It was very, very clear that this was not a crew that understood or understands the modern style of the whole Nigerian economy, Nigerian ecosystem of filming things, because you could see that it wasn't the same quality of what we understood. It was giving old Nollywood vibe. Like, it was giving it's pretty much, I'm trying not to be mean, but I think that Domitilla would have been great as a YouTube film. Movie you just put on the YouTube platform, or maybe like a Showmax, because Showmax tends to put movies that are weird picture quality. So it was giving YouTube Showmax kind of vibe. It wasn't just giving, nah, it wasn't at all. And okay, I did not enjoy the music that was used in the film. Sometimes it was too loud, sometimes it was off. I have a question. What exactly is it with the Nigerian film industry showing a party scene, and it's clear that the music that they are listening to in that party scene is not the music that is being played in the background of the song what we're listening to? Because you can see the beats, you can see the movement, and it's just clear that it's not the same thing. It's not the same thing. Like, what stops them from actually using the song that is being played in the shot or while they are making the film? No. You see somebody dancing, ga 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 ga, and you would not be hearing a song of oh da, 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 da. And I'm like, what happened? The music scoring, what's going on? I did not enjoy that. I did not enjoy the implausible storytelling. There was a point where I'm going to give you a little bit of a spoiler. Tenny's character stole 4 million naira from somebody, which obviously had a ripple effect and got her to where she is. I'm giving you too much spoilers, sorry. But yeah, so Tenny's character stole 4 million naira. They didn't say dollars, or they didn't say 4 million naira turned into dollars. So why I'm saying this is because so she stole this money, and they said she ran away with the money from where she stole it. And she had, like, you know how you have maxi bags, mini bag, then the midi, I think it was like a mini bag. So the bag she had was this size and yay high. And yeah, she stole 4 million naira. Even if it's 1,000 naira cash, it's not possible. So maybe if they had said, oh, the dollar equivalent of 4 million naira, I would have said probably Nigerian naira is rubbish, especially when you turn it into dollars. It's just probably just one stack, and that's pretty much it. And I'm like, how exactly did she steal that? Like, how was that possible? Storytelling. Don't forget these things that just be calling big money anyhow. There was also a character that spoke to Madam Vee, and Madam Vee asked her if she wanted to be rich or she was going to make her rich. Then she said yes, she was interested. She did not ask Madam Vee how they were going to make this money or anything. Next thing, they are taking you somewhere and you are told what to do, and you are acting out of shock. You're shocked. And I'm like, a sensible person, when someone says they want to make you rich, won't you first ask, what exactly is this thing that I'm going to do that is going to make me rich? No, nobody asked. The person that wrote the story did not think. I guess they were trying to put some kind of shock factor. Oh my god, I can't do this. But I'm like, okay. Then also poorly developed characters. We did not get to know about, so there were 4 ladies. There was one character that we pretty much did not even see her background, how she got to this point, what led her to this. At least some of them were able. The main character they had actually developed a little bit was Onyinye Odokoro. Even with that, we did not understand why. There was a point where she was supposed to marry a very rich man, and obviously see her mom likes more money, but there has to be a reason why she wants her to just get married. So the point where she even wanted her younger sister, who was still a teenager, to still marry this man. So you can't just tell me it's because she likes money. There has to be something. Is she owing this person money? money? Do they have some kind of agreement? Like, is there some, like, is there family? Is there some kind of partnership between each families? It can't just be because she likes money to the point where she's even giving her teenage child. But that's a possibility. This is Nigeria. Anything can happen. Then we also had Tenny's character. We knew, okay, there was a reason why she did that, but it wasn't still developed. Then there was the second lady, the third lady, in the fourth lady, the third lady. It was just a lot of, even Madam Vee. Crazy thing about this movie, let me tell you guys, nobody's name is Domitilla in that film. No, not one person's name is Domitilla. At least in the old one, we knew that someone's name was Domitilla, and that's pretty much why it was done. It was called Domitilla, but like there was no correlation between that name and this film. Also, the acting wasn't great. Everything, majority, if you're going to give it like an average score, majority of the acting was below average. I don't think that it is a case of the actors not delivering. I think it is a case of the director not directing properly, or the storytelling was just not great for them to emote or bring out as much emotions or bring out as much as they could in whatever character they were given. I also did not like the makeup, be it beauty makeup, be it scars, injuries, whatever. I think the one makeup that I actually liked was Stanley's character. It had like a scar. It was obviously very old, and that was the only thing that was perfectly done. I feel like that's like your beginner phase to creating those kind of prosthetic makeups. I don't know what they are called. I feel like that's a beginner scene. Maybe that's why the person perfected it. Because even with Elvina Ibru's character, sorry, little spoiler, she had something on all over her face from the beginning. It was just weird. Then all of a sudden we realized that, well, you will guess, it's Nollywood, it's easy for you to guess that, oh, there's something there. That is why she had something covering her face. So by the time we saw what was there, it was supposed to be like an old injury. The cameraman was smart enough not to even show us that thing, because even from the far viewed or the wide shots that we saw, it was just a messy looking thing. I don't know what they were trying to portray. Maybe it was a fire outbreak that caused that. We don't even know. Like, that's how to show you that, oh, the whole story development was crazy. We don't even know what caused that. They didn't tell us. They didn't even give us a background on everything. I want to assume that maybe the Domitilla 1 and 2 had, maybe there's a Madam Vee in Domitilla 1 and 2, or maybe somebody burnt her face. I don't know. I do not know. Another thing I did not like was the costuming in that film. It was just crazy. Like I said, Madam Vee had something all over her face. It was like a drape. I'm like, they could have gotten more creative with that thing. Like, she's supposed to be a rich woman, a high-class woman. She just had like a, let me use my handkerchief. She literally had something all over her face. She literally had something all over on her face like this from the beginning of the film to the end. And I'm like, get creative, guys. You could have done something. It could have been a mask, like a half-face mask. Even with the fabric, do something attractive, something. So in the movie, something that was really crazy was, okay, so the Ekwutosi's character, she started off as a fashion designer. She makes clothing and everything. So Madam Vee told her to make something, and when she wore this clothes, I'm like, Madam Vee said it's perfect. This clothing was, or this dress was very, very ill-fitting. It wasn't her size. You could see that it was very loose. The styling was very old. There was nothing modern about it. There's nothing outstanding about it. I think she even told Madam Vee it was going to cost them like 300, or while she was calculating, she said it was going to cost her 300k to make the dress. Then Madam Vee gave her a lot of money at the end. But I'm like, is it that it's the material that they use? I'm not a fashion designer, neither my tailor have any fashion skills or anything, but I'm like, it's just like, if you're going to say someone is a very good designer and they are going to give a very rich woman this dress, it should have been done well. Like, the whole costuming in the movie was just very weird. There was one character that was supposed to be like an boutique friend that was just doing, you know, say, and now they do. I'm like, it's too fake. like she's this friend that they are going to meet in Lagos. She's the one with the Igbotic accent. The friend that's coming from the village does not have an Igbotic accent. Like, Obosi, it just did not gel, it did not merge. I don't know what they are trying to say with that. Maybe they could have explored that and made us understand why that whole scenario happened. Yeah, those are the things I can remember that I did not like about the movie. There was a lot of things. In general and in summary, the movie was quite underwhelming. I think that, like I said at the beginning, it's quite ballsy of anybody, especially Zeb, being that Zeb hasn't been in the movie industry. I don't know, I've not heard of any movie. I don't know, probably he's with them, but I don't know about it. But he's not been in the industry for a very long time, and he comes on the day that Jade Shibero. I feel like there's like a community that should know when movies are being released, so you don't release your movie on the same day as another movie, especially someone that has been in the movie industry and people actually enjoy and like and everything. So Domitilla just got lost in the noise of getting cans of Lagos. It's in the cinema. When I went to see that, it was on cinemas in Yaba. We were pretty much just 4 or 5 people in the whole cinema, or the whole theater. It was a big theater, and it was just 4 people. Maybe the marketing is not great, because even when I Google searched Domitilla, I don't think they even had any IMDb profile. It was just like newspaper press releases, and I'm like, there's more that should be done. Maybe their PR team or their marketing team should help push this. But it was a very, very underwhelming film. I think that this would have been perfect for YouTube rather than the big screens. But it's we have to give him due diligence. He's been there for a very long time. In summary, reboots should stop. People should stop making reboots. It's okay, we've tried. I feel like all the reboots that have been done, the only reboots that I think that was perfectly done was Living in Bondage. It was perfect. Perfect. And maybe, I think I also enjoyed Rattlesnake a bit, but I think we should stop. It's about time we stop. It's okay, we've done good. But personal opinion, not a professional opinion, because I'm not an actress, just a viewer and a lover of Nollywood. But yes guys, thank you so much for getting to this point of our review, and I really do appreciate you for staying this long with me. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe to my YouTube channel, That Backyard Girl, and like, share, comment, tell me if you've seen Domitilla, tell me your thoughts. If you don't plan to see it, tell me why you don't plan to see it, and the review too. What are your thoughts on the review? If you think that my review is a bit biased, or it's not biased, honestly, it's just if you are. But if you think that it was a better movie, tell me why you think it was a better movie. If you think it was worse than I portrayed it, please tell me. And see you. I hope that I'm able to do the AMVCA review or just share my thoughts on the nominations, because it's crazy. But don't forget to vote for your faves when we share it or when we talk about it. So thank you guys. Bye.